Hey everybody, it's been a wild week, so let's jump right into it. Laura Loomer was hoping to find sanctuary in Nancy Pelosi's yard, and since Nancy Pelosi is prolonging the government shutdown by refusing to negotiate with Trump about securing the border wall, Laura Loomer brought the conversation right to her front door. Loomer is protesting Democrats for ignoring the negative impact of a porous border. She live-streamed her protest right from the Democrat leader's house with 3 individuals who are said to be in the country illegally. Under a tent with the word immorality written on it as a slam to Nancy Pelosi, calling the wall immoral, her live stream received so much attention that she was trending at #1 on the very social media site she was banned from. Amazing. The next day, Angel Moms went directly to Nancy Pelosi's office to protest her for not supporting funding for the border wall. Angel Moms are mothers who have lost their children due to people here in the United States illegally. Nancy Pelosi refused to meet with the moms, and the moms left feeling angry and insulted, and later went to protest at Chuck Schumer's office as well. Donald Trump Jr. has called out several media outlets such as CNN and MSNBC for not ever interviewing any Angel Moms during this national debate. Moving on, Fox News contributor and radio host David Webb had an interesting guest on his show this week. CNN legal analyst Areva Martin accused Webb of having white privilege. Let's have a listen.
I never considered my color the issue. I considered my qualifications the issue.
Well, David, that's a whole nother long conversation about white privilege and things that you have the privilege of doing that people of color don't have the privilege of.
How do I have the privilege of white privilege?
David, by virtue of being a white male, you have white privilege. This whole long conversation, I don't have time to get into.
Areva, I hate to break it to you, but you should have been better prepped. I'm black.
Okay, then.
This was a big week for filmmaker Mike Cernovich. He and his wife welcomed their child to their family. Congratulations. Also, Tom Arnold challenged Cernovich to a charity boxing match for veterans, and Cernovich accepted. I personally cannot wait for that. The View host Meghan McCain challenged Women's March co-president Tamika Mallory on her association with Louis Farrakhan. Here's the clip.
I don't speak for Jewish people, but I think I'm just confused. These remarks are, it goes on death to Israel over and over again.
We did not make those remarks. You can't.
But you're associating with a man who does publicly.
What I will say to you is that I don't agree with many of Minister Farrakhan's statements.
Specifically about Jewish people.
As I said, I don't agree with many of Minister Farrakhan's statements.
Do you condemn them?
I don't agree with these statements. At the end of the day...
You won't condemn it.
No. To be very clear, it's not my language. It's not the way that I speak. It is not how I organize.
Shortly after that, the DNC removed their support from the Women's March over anti-Semitic concerns. Ronald, Wendy, and the King were invited to the White House this week. President Trump served some of America's favorite fast food burgers and nuggets to Clemson after defeating Alabama in the College Football National Championship. The pictures looked like a modern Renaissance painting, if you ask me, and Clemson's quarterback Trevor Lawrence said it was awesome, and I am loving it. Laura Loomer wasn't the only one taking the border conversation to the homes of rich Democrats. Benny Johnson showed up outside of mega Democrat donor George Soros' house, but there was a bit of a barrier between Benny and George's front door. And by bit of a barrier, I mean a giant 10-foot concrete wall. If walls don't work, why do you need this, George? Let's check out this clip.
The wall has cameras. These are the cameras that can be seen surrounding the wall every couple of feet. It seems like to get into the place that George Soros loves, where George Soros lives, you're going to have to use a legal port of entry. This is a humongous wall, guys! Can't get there!
The State of the Union is supposed to take place very soon, and Ali has been calling on the president to make his speech right at the southern border. This idea has gained a lot of momentum, but will it happen? After Nancy Pelosi called on President Trump to delay his State of the Union speech, Trump wrote her a letter asking for a productive conversation on the border wall while denying her aircraft for a trip overseas. Savage. That's it for me, guys. I'm Ellie Mae. Give Culttture a follow and see you next week.